and welcome back to Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art. Let me just move my mic real quick. I didn't put it into position before I started. I was actually running and getting some coffee. So now that everything is together and ready, again, let me try that again. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art. And today is just going to be a fairly chill stream. Just if you guys are on your way to lunch, or maybe you're a few minutes before lunch, you just want to chill out for a little while, stop by, sit down, maybe enjoy your own cup of coffee. I have mine right here. Or if you have some tea or soda, or you're just feeling distressed, just sit down and enjoy yourself. So, real quick, what I want to do is shift some of these buildings. What I had did first was I had just started drawing and I wasn't really paying attention to the layers and where I was putting everything. Give me one moment while I talk to my mom. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone, and I am back. Just doing some drawing. may have to do some cleanup at least real quick. I have some, when I was drawing this, the lines I sort of overdrew the lines, and so now there might be like some little stragglers here and there. Just gonna have to clean that up real quick. I was looking at some tutorials and I was also thinking about adding some shadows or at least some more detail to these buildings. Maybe some like window glares. I'll try and test and see how it goes because I've tried doing window glares before and it's been somewhat difficult for me. I have been thinking like I'll look at more 2D animations or at least 2D animations that consist of cities and buildings. And so I'll take certain tips and tricks from them to see if I can adapt something into my sort of framing style because the whole thing is that a lot of the windows that are being drawn they use blues, which is intentional because that's usually the most common color when it comes to drawing buildings and stuff like that. But because of sort of the stylistic choices I'm going with this, I'm trying to go for a more purple as a reflection of the main character. And sort of the purple that you see in these buildings is a reflection of his eyes and how he sort of sees the world, at least now given his circumstances. So I guess one of the difficulties I'm having is sort of altering and adapting those colors. And so for each of the different buildings that appear in a different set of space, like some buildings are closer, some buildings are farther away. I don't know if I should go lighter on the spectrum, or maybe if I should go lighter on the tint or hue. But either way, it's somewhat fun because I've never really done background overlays like this. I've never made multiple different background elements before, at least on this scale, where I have to draw and do a whole bunch of different things. This is quite fun, quite entertaining. And I am excited to see just how far this goes. I'm trying to figure out where I should go and what sort of area I should work on next. Give me a second. What is this layer? I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's just. Oh, it's that building back there. You see, that's one of the, I'll say, downfalls of drawing so much and not using groups is you sort of forget where you put stuff and you forget what layers go where. So I think I'm gonna group these buildings right here. Yeah. So then I don't keep losing myself and losing my place. What kind of color do I want to go for? Maybe like a greenish yellow color. And I'll make it somewhat pale, almost like a limestone. I do want to test something at least real quick. Let's see here. Hmm. That does look okay. Well, all right. I wanted to put it on a masking layer just in case I didn't want to draw it directly onto the building. So then if I regretted it, actually, I actually could like maybe alter, maybe do like a dodge layer or some sort of hard light layer after I'm done drawing this all over. Dang it, you guys are making me do more work. This is supposed to be simple. This is supposed to be easy. And now I'm finding all these cool and new different things to try. But you know what they say, support brings out the best in you. So honestly, that's pretty much how I've always been. Is like sometimes I'll just have random ideas like, what if I tried this? What if I did this? What if I tried that? And so like these new ideas just come to my head, and then I think of like fun or exciting things to try and do, which is always exciting. I do think I should rewatch Edge Runners again just for some more inspiration because I do like the way that they were able to transfer and transform the 3D models and the 3D designs into a workable 2D fashion. The shading is beautiful, the line art, the background art is beautiful. And like I'm just going to be honest. A lot of this stuff I do is because I have to do it. If I could just straight up animate, I would. If I could just straight up draw and animate characters or plants or whatever needs to be done, I would. But kind of because I have to do all of this stuff on my own, because I have to edit my audio, because I have to edit my video, because I have to composite, because I have to do all my backgrounds, I've kind of just learned passively how to do all this stuff myself. So I do think that I have hmm, decent skills. I'm no master, but I do have at least some decent skills. And besides, this is a nice learning exercise. Like, I do think that projects are a nice way to learn the material, or at the very least, make a workable um, faction, or make a workable piece for your show. Because there's a lot of stuff that you learn in the throes of creating, in the throes of doing art, that can be very beneficial. Hmm. Actually, I think I just like the plain color better. Instead of trying to add some sort of layer on top of it, that just feels. Wait a minute. Let me try the screen layer again. Well, it looks like I have more work to do. This is starting to look pretty good. At least they start to feel like actual buildings. So now I kind of don't know what to do for like the roofs of the buildings. Like I might try to add some multiply or maybe like some darken and give it like, you know how some buildings have like mildew or dirt build up on the outsides and they look a bit darker towards the top or like on the sides of them where their concrete is. I might try to do that. May have to use a different brush though. Dang it, you guys are making more work for me. This was supposed to be quick, easy, and simple. Now I gotta draw freaking window glares for all of these different buildings. More work for me, I guess. But in the end, I do hope this does look good. Sorry for not talking a lot. I've just been going through a lot. Earlier, I said that I had called my mom, and I won't go into detail, but there was some tension there. And again, I won't talk much about it, but it just feels like she doesn't support what I'm trying to do. Cause earlier I told her like, hey, I've been working retail. I've been thinking about, and this was after going to my convention, and I said, hey, I've been working retail full time. I was thinking about going part time so then I can focus more on my art because animation is what I want to do. And, it's just felt like I wake up, go to work, come home, sleep, and I'm constantly tired. And then I have to deal with some less than savory people in my place of work. And she flat out told me, I won't help you. I wouldn't be okay with that. And so my whole thing is that, you know, at least I feel like I'm a good person. Like I help when I'm asked. I do anything I'm told. I'm not like, you know, I'm not young and have a child out of wedlock or anything like that. So I went to college and graduated in 4 years. And yet, like, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, my mom will never be satisfied with me or what I do. It almost feels like she wants me to be complacent and stay where I'm at when I am vehemently against that. I don't want to be in retail forever. I don't want to work there just because it makes me money. I want to be an animator. I want to join a studio or work on my own projects and make a living off of my craft. And I know that the best way I can do that is by honing my craft, by getting better at animation, by forging connections. And that's what this channel is for. That's what everything I've done up to this moment, like the connections, LinkedIn, going to my first convention in a long time, like making business cards. That has all been in service to getting to my position in life. And so I don't know why, but it's almost like my own mother wants me to be a slave or stay where I'm at. And I'm gonna be honest because I am not satisfied where I'm at. Okay, like in retail, I have to deal with some, and this is gonna sound mean or heartless, but I have to deal with some crazy people. Like, oh, you need to be more aware. Like, there are three other people in my department, but you keep pulling them to do other stuff. I'm here by myself. I can only do so much. And then I'll have to deal with like dangerous customers that snatch things out of my hands or yell at me. Like just a few days ago, there was this one guy. He was, and this might not get past the YouTube censors, but like he was on one of the display phones, and he had his hands down his pants, and he was like doing stuff with the phone and in public, like late at night. It was like 10:30, so close to closing time. And so it's just a lot of stuff. And it's not like I begged to quit. I just wanted to work part time so then I have more time to focus on other things. And then I'm being told, like, oh, I don't do enough. Oh, I need to do stuff without asking. And like just the other day on my day off, I cleared out like a whole bunch of weeds that were in the backyard. I bought my mom a freaking TV yesterday. She didn't have her card on her, and I was at work about to go to lunch, so I bought a TV for her. I took money out of my savings account and bought her a TV. And then and then she just wants to throw things back in my face. It feels like I can try, but I love my mom, but sometimes it just gets to a point where this is too difficult to deal with, like everything. And then, like in my place of work, I see people who I went to college with, or I see people who I went to high school with, and I pray or like I hope that they don't notice me, that they don't know who I am. And then when they do, they say like, "Oh, Moby, like you're here, you're working here." And then I say, "Oh yeah, I went to college, I got my degree. Just retail is an in between." And so, and I know that I won't be here forever, and I am actively trying not to be. Like I at least it feels like I'm doing everything I can or everything I can within legal reason. And I can't even get emotional support from my own mother. And I know this is getting personal. Like I try not to air all my business on my YouTube channel because this isn't what it's for. Like I just want to make animations, make art, and share it with the people who tune in every once in a while. That's what I want to do. But if you can take anything from my story, just you are not responsible for other people's happiness. Okay, people will make any sort of excuse they can, any excuse they want to pin the blame on someone or something else as to why they're not happy. But just know that you have to take happiness for yourself. You have to do small things that keep you moving, keep you pushing, keep you going in life through the adversity. This channel is what keeps me going. The teaser trailer I'm working on is what keeps me going. The different small mini animation exercises and projects that come randomly in my head that I just start sketching and drawing out, that is what keeps me going. The chance and the ability to grow an audience and gain actual support from what I do, that is what keeps me going. And I love my mom. I love my mom, okay? I would take a bullet for her. But I can't lie. And sadly, she does not keep me going. And that's just a cold hard truth, is that she does not keep me going. She does not uplift me. But I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna keep at least trying to go. This is what I want. This is my dream. Like I really truly just want to make animations and make shows that people can like, can love. And that is really my passion, is to just see people's faces as they watch something that I've created. And I do genuinely look forward to criticism. I love getting critique. I love getting criticism because from the good and the bad, from the nice or the more mean or malicious, I find something that can help me grow and something that can help me expand. Which is why I will always say, like, feel free to comment. Feel free to give me anything. Any sort of advice you can think of, anything you can say to me that may help me, that may get me to grow, get me to go further. I actively look forward to it. I'm kind of sad that I have to leave this stream on a negative note, but I do need to go. But real quick before I do want to show all of these layers that I've worked on. And yep, this is it. This is as far as I've gone. And you guys are making more work for me. Now I need to add different glares to the other buildings as well. But that's the fun part. That's really the exciting part. It's just figuring out and learning different and newer things to do, better ways to animate, better ways to draw. That's what's really exciting about all of this. But I shouldn't keep you guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I do hope you guys were able to unwind a little bit. If you guys are going through any difficulties or hardships, I just want you to know that it is temporary. There's always going to be something better in the future. Even if you have to wait a week, a month, maybe even a whole year if you have to, but something better is coming. And that's what keeps me moving forward. So I hope that keeps you moving forward. Anyway, I'm getting all sappy. I do really need to go. So if you enjoyed this stream, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share even. If you want to, don't feel forced. I also have a Patreon and a Buy Me a Coffee in the description below, as well as a Fiverr account if you want me to do an animation for you or do a logo or business card or whatever you may need. Anyway, this has been Owoh's Corner, my own little corner of art, and I'll see you corner creeps in my next video or stream. Bye.